Welcome back to Swing of the Month, and here we have Kim. Again, great job on the swing. And again, let's look through some of Kim's changes and see if there's a few things that may remind you what's happening in your swing, and hopefully some tips that may help you. So Kim's original swing on the left, the key bits at the start really are the knees and the feet. This underpins the whole movement for Kim's swing. So with the feet or the knees in and the toes almost pointing, this is what we call a blocking position for the lower half, so prevents the correct movement with the lower half and pressure shift and body movement. So what we'll see here is Kim swings. She tends to shift pressure or sways away from the target a lot, basically because the knee position and foot position prevents the lower half from working in any other direction, and this eventually makes a lift. So the pressure shifts too much into the outs of the right leg and gets quite a reasonable amount of extension into the top of the swing. This encourages her front arm to bend, and then as she comes, the problem is now that she's got to come back down again, so anything that goes up must come down. This will give, because the body's going up and down, tends to influence the club coming too vertical, too steep, and then you combine that with a bent front arm position. So Kim's going to lose some power, and the ball flight's going to tend to fade. And through the bottom of the swing here, the body or shoulders has to go what we call under or too vertical, and again we can see a gap in the arms, which can lead to some inconsistency with the ball strike. So the new one with the feet and the knees changed here. We work on keeping the knees and the feet out all the time, and then now into the backswing we can see Kim doesn't lift. Her body coils and turns in a different direction, and she doesn't overswing, and again in a very, very different body position now at the top of the swing. So the pressure is now going to be on the inside of the back foot, which is where it should be for a golf swing in general, and the body won't have lifted or extended into the backswing. So this means that on the way down she can lean into a left side or a front side. A front shoulder or a left shoulder can go upward, which allows the club to shallow out, and a left arm or a front arm to look much straighter coming into impact, which can give more leverage, more store up as we call it, better potential for power when compared to the one on the left, where she never really gets enough pressure back into her front leg here. But she now gets this quite nicely on the new one, and as she hits, what we'll see is that front arm or the hitting position looks much stronger, front arm straighter, wrists aren't going to be bending, and as she comes through now, the arm structure is very, very different. And again, her pressure is going to move differently now, so the pressure is now nicely into the front leg, and this front side looks quite extended, and then she can get the correct kind of pivot and turn through the shot, rather than what we see here.